Hi artists, next we're going to draw daffodils. Daffodils are a beautiful yellow flower. They're all over the place right now in springtime. They're one of the first flowers to come up in spring. And they're still around. I've been noticing daffodils for a couple weeks now. They're a little tricky to draw, so you might want to get some help from a grown-up. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the daffodil is a little bit trickier than the other flowers, than the tulip or the cherry blossom or even the magnolia. I'm going to show the sheet that I gave you. Might be a little tricky for you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to maybe even make it easier. So if you just want to watch me do this or draw with me, that would be great. So what I'm going to start with when I draw this daffodil, I'm going to start with that middle part, right? So you can draw it bumpy like this if you want, but it's kind of like an oval shape. Right? That's not an oval shape, right? This would be an oval shape, right? It's like an oval shape on its side that's kind of tilted a little bit, right? It's not like straight up and down oval shape. It's kind of like tilted to the side a little bit. So, but the one that they have has that oval shape, but if you can draw the oval first and then make the line kind of bumpy as it goes around, right? You can draw the oval shape first if you want, might make it easier, right? I'm just going to draw it a few times here. All right, so then I kind of make that line bumpy. That might be easier, right? And then to make it the bottom part of that center part, it's like the letter U. You can just look at it like it's the letter U. And the letter U isn't straight up and down like this. It's tilted this way, okay? So I can even draw like a little line right here if I want to make sure I have the right tilt, the right angle, right? So I'm going to then draw my letter U like this. Boom. And then I would erase, that line. This is my son's eraser. It says James on it. His name is also James. But anyway, so that's the middle part, right? So over here, I'll do it again. I would draw the letter U on a tilt, like angle, like this is straight up and down. This is tilted a little bit, okay? So do it again on this one here. Another letter U, right? So those are all pointed in the same direction. If I wanted to, I could do one this way, right? Not to make it more complicated. And then I would do a U this way, right? So that's the middle part. Now, the petal itself, there's these flowers. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals. These petals go around in a circle around the center part of the daffodil, right? And they're shaped like these ones are pointy on the outside, like this, right? So they're almost like that heart shape that the cherry blossoms were, but they're like opposite. So they come to a point out like that. Right? I'll draw another one over here. And they go around in a circle. You can do this here if you want, and then take and erase it because that middle part now is on the outside. This might be kind of tricky for you. This is a good time to ask mommy or daddy to help you, right? It's tricky even, I think, for a lot of grown-ups too. So, and then on this side over here, you can make one more just little point sticking out if you want. But this big center part is in the middle, right? So I'm going to do it again here, all right? So it's going to be like going around in a circle. This is the shape. I'm just going to draw a petal over here to show you the shape of the petal. It's almost like a drop of water, right? It's like pointy, and then it's like a U shape, right? But it's a little wider than that. So it's like a V, and then a U shape underneath. Kind of connect the V. That's the petal shape. All right. So it's pointy here. Oh, that one wasn't so great, but it's okay. They don't all have to be exactly the same size or the same shape. All right. And then I'll do one here, right? And then erase whatever's inside the U, this U, whatever's inside here, I'm going to erase that out of there. So it looks like the U-shaped center part is in the middle. All right. Then I'll make like one more little point over here to look like something is behind there. All right. And I'll do it again. All right. So I've got the V, right? And then the U shape. I'll do the V here and then the U shape. Right? And then kind of go over it so it's all one shape. I'll do the V and then the U shape. Again, it's all back to shapes, right? And then I'll erase all that stuff out of the middle. So none of that's in there. And then we're going to color these. And daffodils are pretty much just one color. You can make a daffodil any color you want because it's your drawing. But in nature, daffodils are yellow. And the middle part could be orange. You could make the middle part a dark yellow or orange, but the petals are I think they're almost always yellow. Like that. And I can even do another point there if I want. So those are the daffodil flowers, all right? And daffodils, just like tulips, they're a lot like tulips in the fact that they have long stems. Long stems, all right? I'm just gonna make these stems come down. I can make this one, I'll go behind that flower, have it come down. Same here, maybe have it come down behind this flower. Over here, just have them kind of line up. And then their leaves are a lot like tulips too. I think they're similar types of flowers. They're probably related. Right? Like trees, animals, they can all be related. And there we go. There's our daffodils. These over here I just did for practice. I could turn them into a flower if I want. A couple leaves. Long leaves, long stems, just like the tulip. All right, so that was a little bit trickier, quite a bit trickier. So for this one, so you don't get too frustrated, because no one likes to get frustrated when they make drawings. That's not fun. So you can have a grown-up help you with this one.